Welcome to dn'a, this is Dakota, and I am back with Subnautica with a brand new base. Oh, I should probably show where it is first. So I built this one on Sea Treader's Path near the deep Grand Reef, which is like just over there. It was a chore to build this base, I'm not going to lie. Being extremely far away from basic resources like titanium and quartz, I had to transform my Cyclops into like a big truck to just carry resources back and forth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I've got
Systems online.
yeah, like lockers for basic resources, stuff like coral that you can't even get in this biome. You also can't use a solar light this deep in the water. Oh, that's an interesting glitch. Okay, whatever. And so I initially used a bioreactor, which gave me basic power at a very slow rate, but as I added stuff like a water filtration machine and started using my fabricator on a regular basis, it kinda wasn't enough. I also have a bed in here. It's almost like a little RV. Also got my creep vines set up. That's one resource that I can get, that and the acid mushrooms, although planting them are very difficult. You can cut them and get the spores, but it hurts you, and if you do it more than once, all of them just explode, so you kinda just gotta do one at a time. Oh, I'm missing a creep vine here. I should probably plant that. Infinitely replicating plants. That's what the world needs. With pretty much no nourishment at all. No sun, nothing. And they generate their own light. All from that little planter, which should be completely deprived of resources by now. Anyway, so I got my battery charger. Oh, and the battery's done charging. Good. Got 3 power chargers to recharge my Cyclops. Got my supplies, which carries the salt and water and stuff if I go out on a little jaunt to gather resources. Although I've got the, it's not called hanging fruit anymore, it's called lantern fruit. Got lantern fruit trees in the Cyclops to take care of all my food woes. I also found a shocker egg. I didn't realize they were in the game. And I'm kinda introducing rabbit ray and spinefish here. Rabbit ray, not really by choice. I was just grabbing random eggs and bringing them back, and 2 of them happened to be the same, and when I came back I had like 12 rabbit ray in there. So as you can see, they're all over the place. Not leaving. Even though they probably shouldn't be able to survive down here. The spinefish are probably okay. I think they come from the blood kelp, so this is relatively close to their natural environment. So yeah, just give a general tour. This actually is the 2nd floor of the base. Also got my handy creature locker. Just has creatures inside, full-sized. The 1st floor I've got 2 nuclear reactors. One of which used to be a bioreactor, but I've converted it because it wasn't generating enough power. And because I wanted to have more than 600, because the bioreactor gives 100 power to your total, and the nuclear reactor gives you 500. So I got that now. Oh, that egg looks like it's about to hatch. So that's the 1st floor. This is the 2nd floor, basically where all my stuff is. 3rd floor, just water filtration machine, the moon pool. Nothing really special there. My little observation thing. I don't know. And then top floors are just bedrooms, and I got my scanner room over there, just kind of floating. Yeah. So the beds don't really have a purpose right now, but apparently when they're fully implemented, they'll allow you to pass the night. Beautiful. So one thing I mentioned in the last video was that you can use certain things for fuel in the bioreactors. One of those things you can use is right over here, if I can find any. Yeah, here it is. Sea Treader Manure. Oh, need some light. Has the same model as lead. There's actually no sea treaders here. I don't know where they disappeared to. There were like 4 over there before and 2 here, but I guess they headed off to the dunes or wherever they go. That's what my base looks like from the outside. It's very straight. I wanted to leave the terrain as undamaged as possible, just in case the sea treaders were going to keep going back and forth, but I seem to have scared them all away. And there's the little floating scanner room. Alright, so, I mentioned also in the last video that I was going to check to see if there's anything new with the Leviathans, like the Sea Dragon and the Sea Emperor, and I forgot to do it, and I did it after and found out that yes, there is a change. The Sea Dragon is now huge and very close to completion. So I'll spawn him in, but for the faint of heart, he is pretty scary. The size of him and the sounds he makes. The sounds he makes, they kind of carry really far. So you can be nowhere near him and still hear him. Kind of sounds like a T-Rex from Jurassic Park, but last time I spawned him in, he immediately killed me. So I'm going to try and spawn him in a little bit farther over here. Spawn Sea Dragon. Go, 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 go. Oh, those sounds. Oh, he's also kind of phasing into my base. So if you find him in a inactive lava biome, you probably won't be able to see much of his coloration since it's so dark down there. Which is really cool because when you're in a dark area, all you can see are the bioluminescent little orange dots he's got going, which actually kind of makes him scarier because his normal coloration is like a bright green, kind of just looks like a big crocodile. When he's got this, all you see is the black hulking silhouette and like the internal, almost looks like he's got like lava or fire pulsing through him, which he will probably because he's going to be breathing fire in a future update. So it's also rumored that the lava lizard, which I don't think is in the game right now, but it was at one point and then was removed in the earlier access of the version of the game. But that's the theory, that lava lizards are the larvae of this thing. And eventually you'll be able to take the eggs of the Sea Dragon, put them in your little aquarium here, and then you can use them to power your base. Also, the shockers aren't called shockers anymore. I think they're called ampules. So, a lot of the plants and animals now have better names. There's ampules, like these used to be, where are they? These used to be called pink flowers, now they're called voxel shrubs. These used to be called hanging fruits, now they're called lantern fruits. So, I don't know if it's my guy naming all these things. So, what the hell was that? Whoa. Yeah, his tentacles are no longer like rigid, they have their own free-floating dexterity to them. So, as much as I love life, I'm going to show you guys what happens when you go out there. Well, first I'll go out with my sea moth. It's like the Reaper Leviathan, he kind of screws up your sea moth if you take it out there. Also wish I could put a bulkhead here. I'm not really okay with just leaving an open body of water right next to my base. If the warpers are sentient, they could just get in there easily and any manner of creature. Alright, where are you? There he is. So yeah. Just look at the size of him. He's bigger than my entire Seabase, yet he can't do any damage to it. I imagine that'll be changed in a future update. Alright, come get me. Into his mouth. So yeah, he's doing repetitive damage to my sea moth, and I think he'll keep doing this until it's destroyed. No? Okay, he lets it go. There's probably going to be an animation, kind of like the Reaper Leviathan, where he's kind of roaring in your face. Shock you. Does that do anything? Probably not. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Alright. Oh, did I scare him off? Okay. I'll take this opportunity to fix up my sub. Whew. This is the sounds I'm talking about. I don't know where he is, but... Oh, there he is. Maybe I should, he's probably gonna get me. Well, I should show you guys what happens anyway when he gets you, because that's implemented now. Oh, he just kind of swatted me. A bug to him. These guys are gonna spawn. The rumored I don't know, like, again, this is from the wiki, so I don't know where it gets its information from. But, says that they're going to spawn in inactive lava. Oh, I'm dead. Nope. No, he grabbed my sea moth. The inactive lava zone and on the edges of the map. If you go into the void where the Reaper Leviathan spawned, he destroyed my sea moth. Whatever. I'm not going to be saving, obviously, because I really don't need a sea dragon lurking around my sea base. Oh, he's coming to finish the job. Just get it over with, man. Oh, the rabbit ray. So cute. They were getting stuck in my base. And I'm dead. I think the oxygen is the least of my concerns. So yeah. A lot of his animations are complete. He can eat you, he can swat you, he can smash your not your Cyclops. Although I should see what happens when you go in your Cyclops. I never tried that. His eyes actually have light in them now, like in the concept art. Okay, where you is. Okay. I think he's gonna be able to damage the Cyclops, but I don't know if he can right now. He is much bigger than the Cyclops. These cameras are probably a little bit more useful. They're a lot very useful in getting here and avoiding hitting anything. Alright. What are you gonna do? Doesn't look like he has much interest. He's still not done, obviously. Like, I had to spawn him in, and he doesn't spawn naturally in any environment. But he's looking like he's pretty close to being done. The Sea Emperor, by comparison, is still the size that it was in the last video I showed and has very little animations. No animations besides a swimming animation, and the tentacles aren't kind of free-floating like the Sea Dragon, so I'm assuming that means that it's nowhere near as far along. It's also going to be bigger than the Sea Dragon, so I guess the Sea Emperor just isn't really that high on their list of priorities right now. They're going to get this guy implemented. I also found the path to the inactive lava zone. It's like the back of the Aurora. If you go straight down, there's just a huge cave system that leads to it. He's just glitching through the ground. And yeah, I think you can fit the Cyclops, but I was in my Sea Moth, and I was just kind of going down, and when my Sea Moth took enough damage from the pressure, I just whip out the welder and fix it up, because you can fix it faster than it breaks. And yeah, lo and behold, it took me to the inactive lava zone. Okay. Whew, that is... I don't know what that was. I think my guy might have been eating a little bit too many... few too many acid mushrooms. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to show off. Just the things that I forgot to put in the last video. Also, the gasopod gas things are used for the CMOS gas torpedoes, not the bioreactors, I thought. Although it'd be kind of cool if you could put them in the bioreactor. I'm sure we'll see that in a future update. But for now, this has been dn'a, and I'll see you guys in the next video. He works at like a Burger King or something. It's like him to drive. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry, can you repeat that?
You fucking...
Being discovered as the source of the messy tone. Come up with a line.
Use your worker of being the source and attempt to confuse him.
Okay. Your coworker looks at you funny for a moment and then in a monotone voice cries, "I am sorry, master." He proceeds to cry so hard he throws up.